Hi friend, I'm Stephanie, but you can just call me Stepho. If you're new here, this is not usually my intro. This is Hey friends, what's up? But today, we'll be doing something different, By the way guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2020, It's New Year, new me. But is it really though? Friends, I've been struggling with some toxic traits, that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys, and also testing out new makeup. And with that very, very dramatic intro, let's get started. Hi guys, my mom is cat shit. My god. So anyways, this is the first video of the year. Happy New Year. I'm so sorry, I just have to fix my clothes. Anyways, the girls are sitting right and tight. Anyways, so for today's video, as you could already tell from the intro, we're going to be I'm going to be talking about toxic traits that I have been carrying along over the years, and we're also going to be testing out new makeup. So yeah, let's get started. So what do I start with first? First, we're going to moisturize my lips with H Glam Sweetheart Lip Gloss. It has shea oil, avocado oil, cocoa butter, and vitamin E. And a good thing is, if you use my code StephGlam15, I think, let me just confirm my code honestly. Yeah, the code is StephGlam15. You will get a 15% discount when you order from them. So save your coins, sweetie, period. So yeah, I hope all of you guys have been doing amazing. So why I like this gloss is, one, it smells heavenly, and two, I'm not that much of a fan of the consistency or the liquidity of the gloss. It's not bad, I just feel like if it were a bit thicker it would have been better, but it can pass on for a really, really good lip gloss, a really everyday lip gloss. But I think it also works better under a lipstick, because I have tried it before. So yeah, but it has amazing benefits and it's a very good moisturizer for your lips. So that's one. So the first thing we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be doing my eyes. I haven't done eyeshadow makeup here in such a long time, so if you've been here long enough, then you already know the drill. Usually we do my eyes first, then we get into the talking. And yeah, because I'm not such a good talker when I'm going into my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using the Morphe X James Charles palette. Someone asked me weeks ago whether I would get the mini version of this, the travel one, but I didn't see the need to, because I already have this, so I don't know why I would get another mini version of it. And these things are expensive, honey. So yeah, so for today's look, I'm actually going to be recreating a look by my friend Alexi. Her Instagram page is Cameroonian Princess. You guys should definitely go follow her. She does a lot of makeup, and she also has a YouTube channel that I'm gonna link in the description box down below. So the look is a very soft glam look. She has a lot of matte colors in it, and yeah, because usually I'm always recreating looks from Sijui Wear, so I decided, let me just bring it home. So yeah, I'm going to insert the photo of the look she did. I really, really liked the look. So yeah, that's what we're going to be starting with. We're gonna be using this cute light pink shade with this nice maroony shade, I think, towards the end, and then we're going to incorporate the white. Anyways, so the first thing we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be priming my lids, and we're gonna be priming my lids using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. Then we're gonna take a nice fluffy brush that I got from Beauty Bar, and I'm just gonna blend that in. Okay guys, so the lids are primed, so now I'm just going to be using the Bespoke brushes. These are really nice brushes if you're looking for eyeshadow brushes. They retail for 1800 a set, and they come 12, so you should definitely check that out on Beauty Bar. So the first color we're going to be popping, I feel like we're going to be popping the maroon shade, and then we're going to drag it to like the center of the crease, but like the outer center. God, I'm not on eyeshadow. I'm not on eyeshadow in such a long time. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do next, we're going to be packing in the next color. That was like the light shade of pink, and we're gonna pack it in between. So yeah, it's almost like a white. Now we're just gonna blend that in between. And then lastly, we're gonna pack the white shade, and we're gonna be using a flat brush, only because I feel like it's gonna pack the white more, you know, in a better way. So it's not as popping as much, but she's gonna have to work, period. So I'm also going to be cheating in a way, because I really want the beginning of my eyelid to pop. So I'm going to use this other nice cream color that I'm seeing here, and also just pat that on top. I know it's looking ashy, it's looking patchy, but we're gonna blend it, sweetie, period. I'm going to be going in with my lashes from NK Lashes. I received this on PR the other day, and this is the NK Lashes in the style Save. Okay guys, so the lashes are on and I really love them. The first thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to be trying out this e.l.f. Poreless face primer. I've been wanting to try their face primers from e.l.f. Cosmetics for the longest time, but then I've never really gone the extra mile of actually getting them. So I got this from Style Up with Less. You guys should definitely go buy makeup from her. She has very original makeup products. So yeah, this is gonna be like my first time trying out this primer. I love the fact that it has a pump. Yo friends, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I love makeup that has pumps, because I feel like you're able to regulate. Because sometimes when they don't come with pumps and it's just like an open tube and then you mwaga and then it's too much and then I'm returning it is also a hassle. But with a pump, I feel like it's nice. So the first feel, it's white in color, just like the Rimmel matte primer. I've had really nice reviews when it has that almost like silicone, not really silicone, yeah, it has like that silicone feel about it, and it has a very herbal smell. It smells like, I don't know, 1 billion aloe veras and other herbs mixed together. So my first toxic trait that I have come to learn is that I am always in denial about things. I'm those type of people, guys, when things happen to me, or genuinely, yeah, most times when it's something bad that happens to me, I'm the type of person who will be there for like 20 minutes saying, oh my god, watch her jokes, oh my god, please don't tell me this is happening, or oh my god, you know, I'm always in denial about a lot of things. And I was also in denial about these toxic traits that I had, and I was just like, everyone goes through these things, it's life, it's normal. And you know how I saw this tweet where someone was saying people should stop saying how that's just me, you know, as in that's just me, that's just the way I am, while you can work on it, sweetie. It's not just you, work on it. So yeah, that is definitely something that I'm always struggling with. Always make sure your beauty blender is damp. So yeah, I'm using the foundation in the shade 355. So yeah, that is something I'm always in denial. I'm gonna give you a case in point scenario for all the toxic traits that I'm gonna be mentioning. If you've not watched that video where I did miss an exam, unfortunately, last semester, and I remember that was the time I feel like my heart almost stopped. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was the one time, yo friend, I was like, you know, I mean, I've been in other situations where I've been scared, but I feel like that one was on its own level. So I remember even when my friends Michelle and Karen, shout out to you guys, called me, I'm sure they can attest, for like the first 10 minutes I was just like, oh my god, please tell me you're joking, oh my god. And it's a problem. I know some of you may think like it's normal, but it comes to be a problem when you stay in that position for, oh my god, you know, you better be joking, you know, why is this happening, it can never be me, instead of actually thinking of a solution. All the time it happens to me. Every time I come across something, you know, like a roadblock or And the first thing, most times it's usually someone who's gonna be like, okay Steph, you actually need to do something about it. You can't just sit down and be saying, oh my god, this can't really be happening to me. So yeah, this foundation compared to Milani, because Milani is a foundation I have come to love, that it's lighter than Milani, because Milani is thick. Yeah, Milani is quite thick. It's quite a thick foundation. And yeah, but I feel like the coverage is fair. You can still see like some of my two blemishes, but I feel like it's good. So yeah, and I feel like Maybelline was like the first brand when it came to anything that I used to try, so I feel like it's a really good brand. And yeah, so yeah, so now that the foundation is blended, always make sure you blend your foundation to your neck, sweetie. You don't want to go looking like you're wearing a mask. So yeah, so the next new product that I'm going to be trying the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. Now I'm not gonna lie guys, I have been looking for these things for such a long time. Every time I'm looking for them, they're always out of stock, or there's always something. So I'm going to be trying on the Maybelline Fit Me concealers in the shade number 35, sorry, this is deep fonts, and in the shade 60, which I'm going to be using for my contour. So my second toxic trait that I have is I expect a lot from people, guys. So yeah, I do tend to expect a lot from people, which then makes me feel entitled about certain stuff or situations. If I compare this concealer to my favorite concealer, which is the LA Girl, I feel like this one is slightly, I don't know if it's lighter or it's the consistent, it's very light, by the way. So yeah, so back to my main my second toxic trait. I have this problem where I expect a lot of people, and one of my very good friends, Remy, told me a while back that I need to stop. The less expectations I have from people, the less I get disappointed. So I shouldn't be expecting things from people. And I saw Didi tweet, and the tweet, I'm going to insert it here, and it said, stop expecting you from other people. And I have that problem, guys. I'm always like, well, you should be doing this or you should be doing that, and then it takes another moment for me to be like, oh, not everyone thinks like that. And that's something my mom is always telling me. Expecting a lot from people. I have been in situations where I usually expect so many things from people, and then now the end result of me expecting a lot of things from people is that now the main toxic trait is I get entitled, And my sister has ever told me, because I remember one time, I can't remember what exactly I was complaining about, and I was just like, they were supposed to have done this, they were supposed to do this, and she was like, why are you so entitled? You sound so entitled to be getting things from people or to be expecting things from people. Well, really, it could be the smallest things, but then again, not everyone thinks like I do, and that is a problem. I struggle, and I noticed this because a friend of mine was pointing it out to me, how there's this one saying I keep saying every time I get disappointed, and I'm like, you had one job, you literally had one job, you had one job. I'm gonna give you a case in point scenario, a very relatable one. Say for example, you meet someone and then you start talking to this new someone, and they definitely, you guys are vibing and everything, and then this person points out to you that you ask about their past, or maybe you're like me where you just go CID everything for yourself. So when it comes to that conversation, and say for example, because I've been in that situation where I'm always those people who sometimes, most times, I want to know what happened. And so now when I meet people who don't want to tell me what happened, like they tell me I was with this and this person and then that happened, so sometimes I expect them to know that I want to know more, and then now I'm feeling entitled to them telling me everything, while they have they have no obligation to be opening up and telling me everything. So that is definitely something I struggle with a lot, and it's affected my friendships, my relationships with people, my relationship with myself, because at the same pressure sometimes I put, it's the same pressure out, it's the same pressure I'm putting within. So yeah. Okay loves, so the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be setting my face, my under eye actually, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 30 medium deep. So yeah, the next toxic trait that I am struggling with at the moment is that I'm an impatient person, and I'm not impatient, and I know so because I know people have watched the video where I'm clowning and I said I've waited for someone for 4 hours. I don't mean patient with the actual, you know, time construct. I'm impatient when it comes to giving people time. Yeah, so I'm never giving people enough time. Another thing that has also affected my friendships and my relationships with people and my relationship with myself. When it comes to content creation, I know for one that it's not an overnight success. You know, I know I have to put in the effort, which I am. I'm not gonna lie, I am putting in a lot of effort, but sometimes I am not patient enough for my journey. Do you get what I mean? Like, I know it's gonna take time to grow and build everything, but at the same time I'm very impatient. I'm like, can this actually happen now? And sometimes it reflects on my work when I start feeling overwhelmed, and there's really no source of pressure. My pressure is actually stemming from within. So that is one thing that has affected my relationship with myself, being impatient about things. And it's not that I'm not aware. I know that people have been like, say for example, someone like Jackie Aina. I love that woman so much. Or people like Naima Tang, or at least some people who've been in the industry like Jackie for like 10 bloody years. But somehow in my little head, I'm feeling like today we did this, then tomorrow we should be somewhere on a billboard. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if you do resonate with me. I don't know, you could probably DM me and we'll have a little chit chat, do you know what I mean, about it. But yeah, that is definitely something I struggle with. And what makes it worse is that I know, do you get me? Like, I know deep down, I know, and even in my head I know that things are gonna take time, but I'm not patient enough for that process. So I am impatient when it comes to my own journey, and I'm also impatient when it comes to giving people time. Another case point in scenario, say for example, someone it still goes along with me expecting a lot and feeling entitled about some things. So for example, my friend or whoever is going through something, and as a good friend I want to be there, but then at the time they probably don't want to talk about it. I know they don't want to talk about it, but sometimes I always see myself, or I realize it later, that I was probably like, you know, you gotta tell me now, sweetie. And then I come to realize there's really no difference between them telling me now and then telling me years later, because it's from themselves, it's from their own within and not mine. It's not in my place to be rushing you to be telling me things. So I don't know, I feel like this whole video is such a self-drag and I'm probably starting to question why my friends are even my friends, but that's just the tea, guys. That's just the way I have been, and for a long time now. So yeah, if you too struggle with the same, I would love, I feel like I don't want to feel, and this is not a pity party by the way, I'm not saying this so that you can be in the comments be like, imagine it's fine, imagine it's okay, imagine it's nah. It's because it's a new year, and at the beginning, remember I said new year, new me, but is it really? Because I feel like I have been carrying on the streets for quite a while now, and we can't be saying new year, new me while I'm carrying on, you know, all these things. So yeah, next I'm going to be setting my face with the Illegal Pro Face HD powder, and the next, so yeah, I'm just gonna be using this powder to, you know, set the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna be using my Mario Badescu, which is ending, guys. Someone sponsor me. So yeah. The next new product I'm going to be trying on, guys, is this CoverGirl Full Spectrum Bronzer. Most of the times I don't bronze as much, but it's like one of the best bronzers I've been hearing about, and I got this from Style Up With Less. So get yourself some makeup from Style Up With Less, guys. You will not regret it, I promise. I'm looking for like a nice brush to like go with it, but anyway, I'm just gonna tap a little bit, and I'm just gonna like warm up my face with it. Ooh, I like that. Anyways, so my next toxic trait is, guys, yo friends, I am a planning freak. If you think you plan, sweetie, you've not met me. For those of you who may or may not know, my birthday is this month. But if you think I started planning this month, that's a lie. I started planning, or I actually started thinking about it and giving things a thought in November, late November. I hadn't even done my semester exams, but in my head I was just like, I want this for my birthday, I want this for my birthday, I want this. And it's not just about my birthday, I genuinely plan things, something that I struggle with. So me being a planner, my toxic trait is I struggle to live within the moment, and I like being in control. Not gonna lie, guys, I do not like surprises. I don't like, I don't like. I always like being in control of things. I like knowing how things are going to go at this particular time. Again, I don't like surprises. Please, if you are planning to surprise me, friend, it's not gonna go well. I don't like surprises. So now I struggle to live within the moment, and then when I plan, you know, there's obviously the disappointment of things not going to plan. It's something I know that is definitely gonna happen. Okay, not definitely, but there are the chances of it happening. But again, I am always in denial. I'm just like, that's not gonna happen. I don't give it a much thought. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, me planning things makes me not live within the moment, because I want to know what is happening tomorrow. I want to know. Being a planner is fine because you're able to like almost, you avoid disorder and chaos, you get. But sometimes when I want to be in so much control of the situation, it boils down to places where I have no control. I have no control over, but you still see me worrying about it, you know. So that is something this 2020 I want to, you know, let go. I'm not gonna let go planning, but I feel like I don't want to be planning things that I am not in control over, and that is something I struggle to, because most of the times one of my best confidants is my sister, and I'm always telling my sister more things. And sometimes I remember one time she asked me, why are you worried about that? You are in no position to be in control of that, so why do you keep worrying about it? And I noticed sometimes I'm usually just stressing myself, you know what I mean? So I don't know, if you have a way to not necessarily fix it but to go about it, you know, please DM me, because a babe needs help. So the next thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to be using my favorite Sahara Plush Volume 1 palette. This is from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to be using to add some blush, because the, what's it called, the eye makeup is probably like purplish, white, whatever color it is. So I'm going to be tapping into what's this shade called, Zane, and I'm just going to just warm up my cheeks. So yeah, when it comes to putting blush on my face, I always put it like on the apple of my cheeks. I don't like blush being here. I like it being there at the top, literally of the apple of my cheeks. So yeah, I feel like that's fine. I also highlight, add some blush to my chin and to my nose, especially my nose. I like my nose looking cute or whatever. So yeah, so my next this is probably like the last toxic trait. I decided to cover 5 toxic traits because I feel like all the other toxic traits stem from these 5 main ones. Yeah, and then also when you apply blush, I always feel the need to go back in a beauty blender so that it's not patchy or anything. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so my next the next thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to be highlighting my face using Lila and Zara. And I really wanted to go back to the Maybelline Molten Golden highlighter, but then I was just like, nah, I already have this. So yeah, so this one, guys, This one I feel like a lot of people have, but then there are also some people who don't have it. So, you know, if you think that you overthink, sweetie, you're overthinking. I overthink more than anybody else on this bloody planet, guys. And I'm gonna give you a case study scenario. So I have 4A type hair. It's actually a funny story. I have 4A type hair. So my hair pattern, I'm gonna insert probably photos or maybe like a short video of how my actual hair looks like. And a lot of people are always like, oh my god, why don't you have your hair out often? Because it's a lot to maintain, and Sweetie doesn't have that whole day. Plus I'm also a bit lazy, so yeah. So anyways, I remember one time a lady in charge, I didn't even know her, and this was actually, I feel like 2 Sundays ago. So I'm sitting there, and then yeah, the mass ended, and then right before we're leaving, this lady taps on my shoulder and she's like, hi, you look very beautiful in your natural hair. So the first thing to do is to say thank you, and if you think I said thank you, you're right, I did say thank you. I'm not some mean ass babe. So yeah, I was just like, oh, thank you. But when we got to the car and my pops was driving us back, for some awkward reason, I was just like, when she said I look beautiful in my natural hair, did she mean, one, that you know you look good natural hair? Good, thank you. 2, haven't I been looking beautiful even when my natural hair was under braids and all those things? And 3, what is beautiful, me or the hair? Do you get what I mean? Is it like, does my element of beauty stem from me, myself, or just my hair? And let me tell you guys, I gave that thing so much thought, which is another thing. When I'm overthinking, I usually don't realize I'm overthinking. For me, how it is in my head is that we're giving this very little thought and then I completely disregard it. Or I'm giving it a lot of thought. I'm like, we need to really think about it. And again, it usually takes for someone else to hear my thoughts or to hear me explain to them something, and they're just like, Steph, relax, babes. Take it a notch down. You need to relax, like for real, for real. I'm just gonna set my face again using my very little Mario Vadescu. Please send me money, guys. And then I'm going to be going in with my another lip combo that I love. This is the Crayons and Ink liquid lipstick in the shade Honey, and Fenty Beauty in the shade Fenty Glow. So I'm just gonna pop that on, sorry. Then I'm gonna get back to you guys. Okay loves, so we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I got this amazing temporary lock stand by Amanda. I'm going to insert her Instagram. Yeah, her Instagram on here, and also you're going to find the link to her Instagram down below. So yeah, and I really like them. They have highlights. I look like such a ras. So yeah guys, anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Those are my toxic traits, and it's such a good feeling of me having to talk about them and not feel, you know, ashamed about them or embarrassed about them, because I know probably this year and the next coming years I'm going to work on them, and I know it's gonna be a process. So yeah, I decided to start off the year like that, to talk about the bad shit and get moving along with that. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to share, comment and subscribe. Also don't forget to turn post notifications on to get a notification every time your girl uploads. We're on the road to 3K subscribers, and I'll be so happy if we hit it and, you know, kept it pushing, and that's on period. So yeah, until next time guys, bye.